I guess we're hitting the big green button. Right. Oh shoot, I forgot to create a logo recording, huh? I think encoding overloaded. Calm down. Advance.
And
Maybe
we are
it's
live
better.
on my end.
But yeah, I need to make sure to hit the go live button on my end. I am intelligent. Okay.
Yeah, depending on whether or not I should raise the volume any, but at times it goes into the yellow.
Well, honestly, you're probably fine. As long as everything is about the same, or at least good enough, it should be fun. Either way, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and welcome to what will hopefully not be a host of technical issues on my end, but...
Yeah. For
Well,
those
I ended up deciding to uninstall and reinstall OBS because I've been having issues on the last couple of streams, but
yeah,
it should be fun.
Basically, Bro has been streaming Metroid Prime Remastered over the weekends. Would really like for me and Sundash to be able to join in the
Keep backseat
video
gaming
chat.
and it'll never happen. Keep backseat gaming and it'll never happen. I want to go in knowing as little as, well, I did play it once, but I remember very little, so it's fun rediscovering it. Anyway,
If
putting
you
that
look,
aside, technical issues, that's the short version.
Yeah, we can talk about what would be allowed and not allowed for that afterwards, but for now...
And it broke again.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Son of a bitch. Can I hit the stop streaming button?
Are you checking on your end, or do you... Yeah, for those on my end, sorry. This is happening to Bro on his end as well. Actually desynced or disconnected a few times because of it. Or went into the loading wheel of death.
I literally uninstalled and reinstalled OBS. Just what in the... Okay, where's Task Manager? Sorry, I'm messing with things that I shouldn't.
It's okay.
Where's Task Manager? I need to kill the background OBS task.
Yeah. Yeah. Again...
I thought I fixed this. Why
Yeah.
is it not? Okay.
If we only have enough... If this results in us
If
only
this
have
happens
enough...
twice, we'll send it to your end since then you've got a good connection.
And I at least have my audio going okay.
Yes, we've at least got your perspective. At least my chat's making the most of it, better or worse.
Yeah, but if anything else, they at least know how to get to mine.
Alright, there we go. Okay, bitrate's back to normal. Okay. And it looks like it's catching up. Come on, you. Work with me here. Nice. Okay. You may as well start. We'll see how far we get
Yeah.
before it craters.
Okay,
If it craters on my end again, I'll just record locally.
Okay. Anyways, as the title of my video says, I don't know how long it'll take for us to do this one since the last one took the whole episode. Yet we were still able to
This one shouldn't take as long.
Okay. Yeah, and basically
I'd be very surprised if this one took as long.
yeah, we're gonna be playing as the Felheim in this one, but it's supposedly, according to my brother, this one is supposedly rather funny.
You'll see why. Oh yeah, I need to do voices. I'll tab back the game. Cherry Stone Forces! Oh wait, you're doing this. Where's your commander?
You mean Kaiser? What'd you tell her? Shut up!
Trying to protect this Caesar? A coward, is he? Is he hiding from me?
He's not hiding from you. He's just... For heaven's sake, shut up!
Is he a man or a mouse?
Actually, he's...
Yeah, you can see where this is going, right?
Yeah.
Silence won't protect him!
I'll crush you!
First I'll crush you, then I'll tear this Caesar apart! Yeah, you can see where this is going, right? Alright. This Caesar thinks he can hide from me? Ah, coward! I'll teach him that no one can hide from Ragna!
I wonder what happens if I send some to that boat.
You don't have air units in this, so I don't know.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yep, there's the good boy.
So I'm now
As you can tell,
controlling the
this is a
cherry
very
stone
serious
units.
mission. Yep.
So what were my...
Huh? Oh yeah, now that things have stabilized, I should probably check up on chat. Although, oh man, why is...
Okay, so I have
hitting
to...
me so much?
So, I essentially have to take out the... I can't send any units by land to check that out?
Nope, you can't send them onto shoal. That's just shallow water, it's still water. Alright, so...
What would be
As
good?
per usual, you probably just want to start with Dread Sword since your focus will be on gathering territory to start with. You'll have Ragna to help with a bunch of that, but still. As you can see, your goal will be to eventually capture that barracks down there and claim it. Use that as a beachhead. That should work. Alrighty, now, while that's going on, I can catch up with chat. Okay. I beat Trails from 0 today and moved on to Trails to Razor. Those are the 4th and 5th Trails games respectively, and I still have to finish 3. And start the rest, caught up on the ones that are released in English. Those games take a long time to translate because they're long and have a lot of text, I'm sure. Alright, and then it's chat going haywire over OBS failing to cooperate. Man, completely reinstalled it. What the hell? Is there a driver issue with... Well, actually, it can't be a driver issue because it was trying to use the software encoder the first time it started happening. Get it. Although it might be an encoding issue given that it's purely on... Well, it doesn't seem to be related to internet connection. Either way. If you want a good JRP series, I recommend the Trail series. There are currently 12 games, 3 of which are not translated yet, and all the games build off each other. And have interconnected plot lines for one carrying over to the next. At some point it'll have to happen, but...
Should I continue with the Dead Swords?
Alright, let's see. So that's all you have right now. I mean...
I haven't recruited anything yet. I just wanted to know what you recommend.
Yeah, I'm just debating. Let's see. So Ragnar will be able to give them hell to start with. You've got the you've got the archers. Remind me, let's see, what are the options? You don't have to worry about air units, although being able to heal people would be nice since you don't have Mercia to rely on. Although, to be fair, Ragnar can do quite a bit of damage on her own. Although well, I think maybe one more infantry unit, then a Dreadhound, maybe a wagon after that. Because you're going to need to start being able to transport units quickly if you're going to be establishing the beachhead that I anticipate will help. Let's see. Is that a Fallout New Vegas reference in a way how people pronounce Caesar differently? No, Mallory just prefers pronouncing it like that.
Yeah,
Did you ever play a Fallout game on stream? Maybe one of the early ones.
Yeah,
definitely the early ones.
I've heard it pronounced Kaiser on some places, like Medieval 2 Total War.
Well, that's because it's German, though. Not necessarily Roman, but either way.
Yeah, of course we
I'm
don't
not sure what they're exactly gunning for with this one, given that a lot of the music here is very, well... It's either very Oriental or very... Ooh, actually, a Dreadheim's not a bad idea. It's either very Oriental or very Celtic.
Yeah, and since it's both like some medieval as well as some early steampunk.
What else is chat up to? Jay, do you have a backup video recorder just in case OBS decides to stop working? I do have a local recorder that... Well, here's what's weird. Local recordings work just fine. I've literally never had an issue with a local recording. Even now, as it exists, I'm having zero problem. Okay, so that's his range. Yeah, I think at this point you just want to prevent the crit, so I put it actually right over here and capture it. You want to prevent the crit. You move there, he'll crit. And it's just game, and it's a one-shot.
Where do you suggest I move him?
Right over here. He may still one-shot it, but it gives you more maneuverability, and he has to, well, if we're lucky, he'll choose to go after that, and you can set up a knight to murder it. Alright, let's see, and then... What's his range? Alright, cool, so you just move the archer up 1. That should work. You move the other... Actually, send that infantry to help Ragna. You'll have the cavalry unit reinforcing that soon.
So where should I put the cavalry units to crit against the knights?
Actually, I wouldn't be worried about crits this time, necessarily, because you've got the archer who may be able to assist.
Not to mention the
Actually,
Roman.
maybe you should have let the Dread Sword get murdered in that case.
So,
I'd recommend either a wagon or a warlock. Because warlocks will be very helpful later down the line, given that there's plenty of forests and mountains you can take advantage of. Oh good, he went for that. Hey Jay, what languages do you understand? Unfortunately, only English. I know bits and pieces of Spanish from my high school days, but that's about it.
yeah, I sort of remember some Latin.
Oh yeah, you studied that in high school. I've been meaning to try and learn it just for fun, but either way.
Wait a minute!
Oh. Wow, I've already got a golem up. You're gonna want a trebuchet soon.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Alright, so you can move that up. You can have... Ooh, the archer doesn't even have to move. That's perfect.
Let him fly!
With fly. And then the cavalry can knock it down the rest of the way.
And I can reclaim that.
We can reclaim it. Perfect. Then Obius just hates your guts. What, in reference to what I was saying about how it only works for... Well, how it only breaks on streaming? What's so weird is that, especially looking at the pieces that I had from yesterday's stream, it was so random on what it decided wasn't going to work.
This is mine now!
Sometimes it would die in 2 minutes, sometimes it would die over an hour later. There was no consistency. So part of me is wondering if it's a driver issue.
Oh wait, I can't recruit anything yet. Oops.
Well, hang on. So if you want a trebuchet, you only need to spend 200 gold at maximum. I'd say either Dreadsword or Dreadhound.
Since you're insisting on the Hound...
Well, my thinking is, even if the crit is based on... Well, even if you can't necessarily take advantage of the crit unless you've got multiple, they move quickly, and that's an important thing to keep in mind. Alright, remind me of the range on that trebuchet. Okay, so Ragnar can run up and capture that, which... Well, do you capture it or do you kill that? Because they can't capture it yet, but it might distract them if they want to try capturing it. The only problem is that Ragnar's going to be... Well, actually... The risk here is that we want to prevent the good boys from going after your stuff, so... The good boys, as it stands, will probably attack your commander. Well, let's see. Yeah, put the trebuchet there. What's more important, taking out the good boys or capturing territory? I'll leave it at... Well, if you capture the territory, the trebuchet will be fine because... Well, unless it gets blown up. Actually, take out the good boys. You lose 100 gold next round, but what this gives you is it forces the ballista to move to where you can have Ragnar either go haywire or engage in shenanigans.
Yeah. For some reason I can see Captain America here fighting like...
I'll hunt you down, Caesar!
Yeah, I had a feeling she...
Fight me!
You won't escape Ragnar!
Yeah, as I thought, she essentially fights like Captain America using the shield.
Alright, make sure you stay out of archer range as well as ballista range. Okay, so that's archer range. The archer will probably go after Ragnar anyway. Actually, wait, because the archer will go after Ragnar, maybe it would have made more sense to move the cavalry to where it could crit the ballista. Well, I guess we'll find out before too long.
Yeah, the doggy.
And then you got good boys to throw in.
Or the dead hounds. Or whatever they are.
Dreadhounds, yeah. Everything is so dreading. It is dreading fighting, I guess. Alright, so he runs up and captures. That's fine, you can deal with him later. The archer steps up, goes for Ragna, as we expected.
And I'll probably get mulched by my trebuchet.
No, I think it's out of range of the trebuchet, unfortunately. Wait, what? Oh, right, ballista. Crap.
I think it's in crit range of my knights.
No, it is not. It's
Ah!
one away. You can put it one away since you... Actually, that's probably the best use of that right now. Although, what's the best use of things right now? Let's see. What's the movement range on the mages? Okay, so they can't reach your trebuchet if you plop them behind... Well, actually, hang on a sec. No, wait. Here's what I'm thinking. Ragna should be able to take a hit from both the Alchemist and the Ballista. In fact, you probably want her to take the hits from both the Alchemist and the Ballista, since it'll charge her group.
You want me to... You want me
Yeah,
to
just
go...
straight up take the archers out. Take them out of play entirely.
Get out of my way!
You'll take a hit from probably from 2, maybe 3 units, but then
Yeah.
you can put those there. Use them to barricade the stage so you can have the archers move up and shoot at anyone who goes after Ragna. And you can have the trebuchet move up right behind them too. That gives you a good bulwark to stand against most of this, and you can have a cavalry unit ready to go for the next round. Now the rest... Yeah, I'd have the good boys go around. The rest is going to be tricky, because... Actually, I wouldn't worry about the ballista range, because the ballista... Actually, yeah, the cavalry can do that. Have the infantry move up, actually.
Have them be baits?
Yes. See how they bait their trap? I would have you spring it. Yep, that'll work, and then the archers can shoot at anyone. Because what I think is going to happen is the ballista's going to shoot at either the settlement or Ragna. Both of them would be more ideal targets, at least for the AI's perspective, or at least more valuable targets.
Let's see what happens.
As expected, they gun for Ragna. Substantial damage, but survivable.
Uh-oh, they got their own
Force the
trebuchet
flyers
up.
at Ragna, as expected.
She may need to pull back.
Too, but that's okay.
Yeah, she may need to pull back.
Yeah, you'll probably need to reinforce, but...
Especially since that guy's coming up fast.
Well, fortunately, they didn't... Alright, so that cavalry gets to sacrifice itself for the glory of taking out that ballista. Excellent. Now, let's see what the your trebuchet can do. I'm losing my patience! Come out and face me! Alright, so... You'll get more out of taking out the Alchemist. Yeah, so go ahead and just take that out immediately. Wham. Yep, they can take it out easy. You'll need to block off the pikemen, but that's easy enough. Alright, I would recommend you reinforce Ragna. Actually, what would be good for those cavalry? It may be good... Well, can we check the status of everything real quick? Okay, let me put it a different way. I want to see this. Okay, he's got higher income than you. I think you should probably gun to take this out soon.
As well as try and
that
capture.
Oh, wait, there's also that base down there. You may need crit range to capture that, but I guess we'll find out. I'd have the infantry go for that, actually, because Ragna, I think what you should do with Ragna is you have her reinforce. What would be good? Let's see, the enemy... Well, your infantry need to move... Actually, wait a minute, those are alchemists. How much damage... Oh, they can straight up kill. Do it.
Yeah, they get... And that'll be a nice destruction.
They may not get full value, but they'll certainly be a good distraction. And then you have... I think you have the weaker... You have the stronger infantry attack first and do even damage. Because that's in your favor.
Yeah, and also get a few more infantry closer so that way I can potentially get that stuff down there.
Actually, now that I think of it, you could have had the archers shoot at it first, couldn't you?
No.
Crap, I didn't think about it.
No.
Yes, you can. They have a range of 3, right?
Oh.
See? Sorry to accidentally take control like that, but they had a range of 3. So then you can barricade. You can actually. So Ragna, I think you can put over here. Hang on, wait, hang on. Put her over here, which puts her in range to capture. Nope, yeah, reinforce from there. Sorry to be a bit possessive of it. I'm being impatient. So what I think then is that puts Ragna in range to not only reinforce, but also ensures that she can assist in capturing stuff.
So what should I make here to help with this stuff?
In case you need Ragna to fight the golem, I'd say put up a dread sword that you can just toss down below. Actually, you may as well put up another dread sword elsewhere as well. Just to have something. I guess that works too.
Yeah, mainly so that way I can have them begin moving out.
Alright, let's see. You don't want to get in range of that archer. You want that archer to come to you. So I think... maybe right here? So that, well, yeah, that way it's a more tantalizing target perhaps for the golem. Or for something else that would put it in trebuchet. I think, no, it's not quite a trebuchet range, unfortunately. So those will probably get slapped into oblivion. And take a pittance for it, but that's okay. Oh crap. That's gonna hurt. Well, you knew that was gonna happen, I suppose. Okay. Caesar! Maybe he's not as weak as I suspected.
Whatever!
So what? There's more undead where that came from. Oh shoot, they have a trebuchet now.
Yeah, I noticed it earlier. Ah!
Alright, it's not in range of anything. The question is, can you... remind me what her groove is, before you do anything else. Because I believe what she does is she launches herself into the air.
Where do I go for it?
Let me mess with this. See if I can. Okay, everybody in this gets hurt, if I'm not mistaken. That would be... I can't remember exactly how much damage it is, but it is a lot of damage. So you can move up there and shield jump to hit all 4 of those. And I think it'll leave... I don't know how much damage it'll do to your...
Unstoppable!
You're a loony. Oh, that was really good damage, actually. That was very good damage.
Let's see how much I can do on that golem.
Actually, before you shoot, it might be good to go after the... would it be better to go up to the... you can't kill the cavalry. Let's see. You don't want to necessarily move the trebuchet yet. You know what? That's probably your best bet.
Yeah, because that's the bigger threat.
Absolutely. The cavalry will hurt, but the cavalry will likely go after Ragna. Then you use that to knock it over, and then your skeleton picks it up next round, and you're even in income with Caesar at that. Oh crap, not quite. Probably would have taken it. Well, either way, next round you will be even. So, yeah, you can just have that there, and I guess a dread sword. Just something that you can bring in real quick.
And another knight? Or should I say
yeah, dread knight. Because you're going to need something that can hunt down that ballista. Alright, just make sure wherever you put that trebuchet, it can't be reached by someone. Let's see. Actually, you can get a decent amount of damage from that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, make them kill. Yeah, make them kill for you. And then you can... Well, how much damage can the infantry do to something? That'll be their death if they attack. Actually, would it be their death if they attack the cavalry? No. That might be worth it, actually. If only to snarl them a little bit. The only problem is you'll want one of the infantry to go... to go where that one was standing, just to prevent... Well... Here's what I'm thinking, yeah, you move it there and just have it wave, actually. Because you want it to go after... Actually, it'll probably still go after the archer, but never mind.
Where do I still have to move?
Let me... Actually, here, I can use the left and right bumper to find out.
Oh.
Oh, the trebuchet hasn't acted. Yeah, you can move it there. It shouldn't be able to take out... Oh, right, perfect. It's going after Ragna. Excellent. That's what we want at this stage.
She just... Wow.
Alright, then you go to better terrain. And die for it. Oh, not quite. Still, you've got 2 archers that are completely undamaged. You've got this in the bag now. You will have to worry about the trebuchet eventually. They can move pretty far. Ooh, Ragna can even go out. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? It is well worth having Ragna start hitting that. Ooh, the Alchemist can even start hitting it if you want. Let me think, what's the right course of action? Yep, have that move to another side.
Yeah, so that way that Skilly can get into there.
Yep, and then it is clean. Excellent. It's mine now. It looks like OBS is holding on my end. Good. Yep. Nom. Alright, what's the range of the trebuchet?
Not close. Not enough to attack
No,
anything.
the enemy trebuchet, I mean. Okay. So I think we'll have the, I guess we can have your mages go after it as well. Just to do some damage to it. Yep, don't have much choice but to go after that. I don't know if you'll be able to take it out. So, that makes life easy. Not quite. Okay, it probably makes more sense to have Ragna and the Alchemist all go, well, and your mages go after the ballista, well, the trebuchet. There we go. Where is he? I've searched everywhere! Show yourself!
Uh-oh.
That's okay. You saw that it did a pittance last time. The goal here is not to keep Ragna in full health, because all they can attack her right now is one trebuchet. Not threatening. I think it's more important to deny resources to them. Attack the... yeah, attack that.
I moved
The
my
cavalry
own
can't do much of this stage.
trebuchet up.
Yep. Alright, now what's the movement range of the cavalry? You can just... yeah, you can just move it along the road then. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And in the meanwhile...
What should I make next? Oh wait, almost forgot.
Yep. And then you can just drop that down. You're probably going to need a pretty strong bulwark for what you're about to deal with. You've got a decent front line, but at this point, he's probably going to resort to doing a lot of archers and pikemen. So you may be better off focusing on either long-range artillery or
If anything else,
pikemen of your
in
own.
other words, I should also save up for a few more trebuchets, huh?
Well, I'd say make 2 dread spears. Because that uses what? 500, and then you're making 800. So that should give you enough for at least a ballista next round. Alright, so ballista fires, but that's okay, we don't mind. You regenerate most of that.
Oh yeah, I
Alright,
forgot heroes
AIB
regen.
AIB done. And Caesar runs up. Okay, unfortunately, if Ragna approaches
She
and
will...
attacks the ballista, well, and attacks the trebuchet now, Caesar can attack her. Caesar plus the ballista? Yeah, that's risky. So... yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna have...
At this point, you probably want Ragna to fall... yeah, fall back and read it. Hopefully that's not in range still, but that should be fine. Oh, good. So the mages will die, but that's okay. Alright, we have the advantage now. That's the important thing.
The next turn I'll
And we're
get that
about to
one
be
down
able to
there.
bring in all sorts of units.
Yeah.
Hang on, is that out of range? No. Yep, that's good. I'd say put her next to Ragna. What would be good for that? Well, yeah, that probably makes the most sense, honestly. That way you can have them have that start wailing on the enemy forts in a couple rounds. That should work nicely. Alrighty, then you can have the rest start to slowly move in. So we'll see how Caesar responds.
Yeah, I'll probably save up my gold.
Well, you could spend it on maybe something small.
Like what?
Huh. Actually, you can buy a ballista now if you want.
Won't be very useful since it's not really...
Yeah, you know what, that is fair. Dread Knight, maybe? Like, actually, let's see the overview real quick, just to see what relative gold spend is.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look. Okay, so you've got 900 per round now.
Yeah.
So...
Will be more once I get some more of those.
So you can actually spend your money on a Dread Spear now, and you'll still have enough for, well, a Dread Knight, I should say, as well. Yeah, I guess 2 Dread Knights, why not? Well, 2 Dread Spears, I should say. And you'll still have enough for a Trebuchet next round. That should give you a solid front line.
Uh-oh, I think he just made another goal. Golem.
Yeah, I see it. Huh, he backed off a little. So did Caesar, though.
No, I'm gonna take out that trebuchet. That thing's gonna be a menace.
Yep. Yep, go ahead and use the damage cavalry. And then you can have Ragna and the other cavalry knock out that fort, or that village. That should suffice. Ah, it looks like the archers can't reach. Let Ragna strike the first blow. Yep, that'll work.
Take this!
You won't be able to capture it this round, but they won't be able to reclaim it.
Yeah, because their infantry are too far away.
Mm-hmm. So the ballista will most likely shoot at Ragna, but that's okay. We don't mind that. And the good boys can't capture it back. And they won't be very effective at anything else either, so that'll be great for us. Move it up all the way. Yep. That's out of its range. Yep. Excellent. And then just move the rest up. Alright, now you've just got a wall of units you get to throw at them. Oh, mind archer range. Ah, crap. Yeah, may as well throw the good boys at it as a distraction play. Wish I had thought of that before we moved those cavalry, but we should be able to manage. And then... Do we want to bring up a trebuchet now, or...
I'm willing to wait a turn just to get enough.
Yeah, since we have that closer barracks. In that case, maybe a Dread Spear, well, Dread Knight down there. Yeah, that'll work. That's a fast-moving unit. Okay, we're good. Crap, the AI was smart. Really? Huh. I'm kind of surprised by its exclamation. Ow. Well, at least it's not going after the cavalry still. Okay, so... Let me think. What can it attack? Only that? It's max range, so it would be an instant kill. Alright then.
That'll at least deny some more gold.
Yeah, the question is, in my mind, what do we do now? Do we act aggressively? Because the problem right now is that only one of your units is able to go after the ballista. The question is, do we make it Ragna, who can do do a bunch of damage for the cavalry? Okay, that's definitely a good call. Not quite, huh? Well, the other good boys can finish it off. Yep, that's fine. Okay. And then your Dread Spears are almost ready to provide a solid front line if you need them. So, here's the next question though. Who goes up in front? Because here's the concern as of right now. Because it looks like, you know what? The cavalry and the infantry can still do substantial damage to the archer. Have Ragnar deal with that Trebuchet. Well, deal with the ballista. That way you can minimize the damage from it.
Not to mention I can claim another that village there.
Uh-huh. So what's likely going to happen is the enemy is going to use the enemy's going to use the golem. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't put Ragnar in kill range, did I?
No, she's still at full health.
Well, here's my concern. Ballista backs off, cavalry attacks, and then golem attacks. That's gonna hurt. Because at this point, there's no reason for the ballista not to back off. So, actually, yeah, that'll be perfect. Wait a minute. Yeah. Have the cavalry go to Ragnar's side and make a move on... Yeah, make a move on that. Because that cavalry won't survive, but it will ensure that only one unit can attack Ragnar. Go ahead and do what damage you can. Because that cavalry's life is full. Well, unlife, I suppose, but still. And then...
What should I get? Actually, this guy can claim that next turn, and then we can maybe move this one in to try and cut off their reinforcements.
Yeah, I mean, you do have the wagons right now, so I suppose it couldn't hurt to get a few extra infantry, perhaps, but you necessarily need it now. Although, you have to worry about getting units over to him. Oh crap, you can still get around? That's gonna hurt.
If once right.
Yeah, that was my concern, is that a substantial amount of damage is dealt. Caesar's in play.
Here comes the rise of Woo!
That changes things. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, his groove is up!
Oh, phew, good. That was what I was worried about. I did not want that enemy cavalry in crit range. Alright, let's see. I say have it move up, because you can surround that armored unit.
How far?
Well, you can... Well, let me think. May I?
Let me first capture this.
Yeah, go for it.
And move the bottom one into position to start to get that one going for its attack.
Actually, well, never mind. So, here's what I'm trying to figure out. May I?
Sure.
Okay then. So, here's what I'm wondering.
Ooh, Ragnar's groove is up!
Yeah, but so is Caesar's groove. So that's what I'm worried about. So how much damage can you guys get? So you two can bring that down to, let's see, 1428, so about 30%? A little under? So you can bring it back down to 4. If Ragnar jumps now, I don't remember if her damage from her groove is contingent on... Well, I don't remember how much her damage is contingent on... Well, I don't remember if her damage from her groove is contingent on anything. So what I'm wondering, if it makes sense to shield jump onto a mountain. Right behind... Well, problem is that it's then in kill range of the archers, so... Either way, you do not want that giant causing you problems. So go ahead and just... Actually, move it down there. Next to the other archer, yep.
And then I have what I can attack it. Reduce it even further.
Yeah, I'm just debating. Actually, have that infantry stay put. Well, actually, here's what I'm wondering. Does it make sense to have Ragnar use her groove and just drop on people's heads? I don't recall it doing any damage to your units. So does it make sense to use your groove now and just hurt all 4 of them? Or actually, yeah, it probably does, since that Caesar can't fill up groove anymore. But that puts her in range of the archers. So I'd recommend
Fall back in.
really one behind her. Shield jump right behind her. You can't hurt Caesar by doing that, but you hurt everybody else. And it allows your infantry to get a crit. Alright, Ballista fall. And crit is applied.
Using the healthier ones first.
Yep. Chittering away.
They'll probably get... Oh, wow.
Even a medium
Finish.
tank falls to tanks at its low health.
Yeah, even heavy armor does not help against a swarm.
You don't know fear until you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches bearing down on you. Alrighty. And then you'll probably want... Actually, I'd have the last remaining cavalry take a defensive position to block the trebuchet.
Actually, nothing can
Because-
reach it.
Yeah, if that cavalry stays where it is. Let's see what
Alternatively,
fits. Actually, yeah, that's even better.
and then we can...
Then you can just spend what power you have left just stabbing at that.
Yeah. And see if I
Yeah,
can
that works for
potentially
me.
claim it next time.
Although it depends on how Caesar acts.
Yeah.
Because you might be at the point where you can move a couple trebuchets into kill range and just call it a day.
Yeah.
If Caesar goes on the attack, though, it's over. Wait, that's crit, maybe. It would be enough, but still. Alright, Caesar retreat. Oh, wait, hang on, is that put it in... Wait, is that in range? Guess we'll find out, won't we? Wow. I guess it is. It chose its targets well. Okay, now that we're at this stage, I say you just move them into range of the HQ and blow it up.
That's my thinking.
That'd be the simplest way to do this anyway. So let's find out what that range should look like first. So we need to get rid of that cavalry. So I think the further back archer can't be moved in a... Actually, that one can shoot at the enemy archers, so have the other one attack first. Yeah, that one.
I'll also need to have Ragna heal. Because
You maybe not, actually. Well, as long as you don't put her into ballista range, maybe not. Either way, guess it can't hurt. Now, remind me, what's trebuchet range? Okay, so 5. So
I need to
let's
move
see.
up a little more.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so only 2 spaces though, not for that one.
Right here?
Yep, that'll put it in max range, so that'll get you the crit. And then that one can go at a diagonal.
Right here?
And right there will work. Then you just have to be willing to throw a few units at that archer.
Send this guy in position for when this one falls.
Uh-huh. Actually, you don't even have to worry about that. So that would be able to help you shoot at the enemy archer. Hang on. No, nope, not yet. Have that in... No, not yet. You're not having the archer shoot at that. You don't need it. First have this infantry attack the archer. It will fall, but it gets it neatly out of the way. And then the archer shoots at the enemy archer. Your goal here is to keep your trebuchets healthy by shooting up there.
We'd also like to try and claim that at one base there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you don't really need to. Actually, have the good boys take out the archers the rest of the way. Or at least get pretty darn close.
And maybe my knights can finish the job. And Ragnar can claim the rest of that.
Or it doesn't become necessary. Nice. Alrighty. And then You pretty much got this. Yeah, may as well, right?
Yeah.
Just as mitigating circumstances. And you say overkill. Actually, yeah, moving down into range makes sense, although I guess we didn't need the Dread Spears after all. Still, given how long the last one went, not necessarily the worst thing to have them on standby just in case. Now, how did they respond? Taking out the good boys. Alright then. And then, at this point, all you need to do to win is just blast them. Yep, you can win this turn.
Yeah.
I wonder what rank it gets. I feel like this went pretty well. There we go. Haha! I win! But I still don't know who the heck he is!
Yeah!
I won!
I'm the greatest warrior who died! Ragana. Valder constructed you using the remnants of the finest warriors from throughout history. You boast all their resilience, their cunning, and especially their might. And what do you do with these gifts? You brawl with a dog. A dog?
What?
A dog?
That's right!
Idiot.
That was my thought!
Yep, that's the joke. They gotta find
Oh,
a way to
wow!
make us use Ragna somehow. And there you go. That went very well.
Yeah, I think that's the second S rank I got. You can now play Ragna in Arcade. Awesome.
Alrighty. And now we can carry on with the main story.
Yeah.
Alright, even the Lost Leagues, never to sign strange times call for strange magics. Well, just magic, but still. Rolls off the tongue better.
My queen.
My queen, I need to request something of you.
Huh?
Request something? Go ahead. These marshlands have an unusual property. A property we may be able to take advantage of. The barrier between the world of the dead and the world of the living is particularly thin here. If I invoke certain kinds of magic, it may allow me to speak with those who have passed. As such, I am asking you, both as my queen and as his daughter, if I may attempt to reach King Merciful.
Father.
Could I talk to him too? I'm afraid that would be impossible. Only the one who cast the spell is able to see and speak with the spirits.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I understand. You talk to him for the both of us, and let him know how much I miss him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mercia. Please stay in the camp, even if you hear the sounds of combat. This is necromantic magic, and it will draw the undead to me.
What?
Oh, okay. Maybe tell me that first next time. Alright, very simple premise.
I have a spell for this.
I can begin the spell using the surface of that pool ahead. Once I start, the undead will sense our presence. They'll be drawn towards the magic. so we must stay alert. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. This is why I said we'd be able to easily knock these two out.
I'm guessing
Alright,
that's...
let's chat up to.
Do I need to go all the way up to here in the end?
Yes, you will be traversing much of this map. Alright, let's check on chat. Oh, never mind. I will begin casting the spell.
Is it mostly cutscene?
Partially cutscene. Your Highness!
Emmerich,
I'm so glad I've reached you.
listen.
And I, Emmerich, listen, we don't have much time. You're all in grave danger.
It isn't safe.
I know. The Felheim hordes. It's more than the hordes, Emmerich. There's... Huh? Yep, you know that sound. The undead are approaching. Say hello. This magic is so unstable. The undead presence has disrupted my link with Merciful. The king's spirit is still close by. We must fight our way through and attempt to reach him.
Once more.
Yep, that's how this is gonna play out. You gotta worry about that, basically. Alright, so let's check their ranges real quick. So that's their only range, so you can avoid them this round. But you will need to worry about them next round. If that'll work. Alright, so, also bear in mind, based on... Actually, is that out of their range?
I can only heal.
Let's find out.
I can only heal 8 times.
Yep. Alright, what's chat up to? I've been told that when I get angry enough, a cold floor goblin speaks through me, or I start chanting Arabic. I find that hard to believe, but let's see. I don't usually when I get angry, I black out. I'm confused. Let's see. You're probably best... Let's see, Everett can clean up that one, and he'll be the only one that the Dread Spears can attack. That's probably good. Then the Alchemist can knock out the other one pretty easily. Skadoosh. Yep, that'll work.
Heck, I could have the swordman finish it if I so desire.
Yep. Keep it nice and simple.
And he's still nice and healthy.
Yep. Barely a scratch.
I'll have the other ones join up to help reinforce.
Uh-huh.
Or Semmerich. I should probably let them come to me. Wait a second.
Yes. Definitely do not do that. Let them go after Emmerich since he regens.
And can probably still take him out.
If not take him out, at least do
This should
substantial
do the
damage.
trick.
In fact, you can theoretically outrun them.
Yeah, I was debating on whether to outrun them or not.
Alright, so that's their range. Alright, anyone who goes after that infantry will get a Dread Spear to the face.
So maybe I should let them come to me.
I'm torn about that, actually. I think it's okay if you let an infantry unit take the hit from that Dread Spear. But you will have to...
Because they can team up.
Well, if you can sufficiently blockade the enemy infantry from going after you, that's fine, I guess. So that's probably your best bet then, is then move Emmerich onto the road. Or actually, yeah, move the Alchemist behind the infantry further. Yeah, that'll be fine. We may not get S rank from this, but still, we can worry about that. Hang on. Move Emmerich up. Let him take the initial hit. Oh yeah, that works great.
This should do the trick.
Oh, what's chat up to? Oh, they're just being weird. Okay. Oh, crap, that counts as rivers, huh? Actually, yeah, this is marshland, not sea, so, yep. So, let me think. I'm torn on this one. Actually, I think what you do is you have Emmerich move to the side of that infantry, and you put up a cherry stone somewhere.
Right here?
That would certainly pose a sufficient distraction, so actually, yeah, go for it. Yeah, put it there.
This should protect us. Ah!
Now, if they want to get to you, they'll have to work for it. Oh, actually, that's a good move. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'll need to heal it, but that won't be too hard.
Yeah, that won't be too hard at all. Oh, I didn't even think about how much more powerful the Alchemist will be under the Cherry Stone. That'll be great. Wow. And then you can have that infantry move in as well. Yep, that'll work nicely.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the heal until we're a lot lower.
Yep, that's usually a good call. Alright, and that one's in the water where the Alchemist can make even better work against it.
Assuming the Cherry Stone survives. Never mind.
Yeah, that is a good point. Still, it is -2 defense.
They still get the crit, so they can finish that skelly off.
Alright, what's the range of the enemy skeleton in the water? Okay, so anyone who moves up to try and finish off the Dread Spear will get hit. So, let me think. I think the Alchemists are in the best shape to take it out. So what you do, I think, is you have Emmerich attack first. Yeah, from there. And then you have an Alchemist run up and attack.
I have a spell for this.
Would it be better to use an Alchemist or an Infantry? Probably Infantry, honestly, because it'll do less damage in return, but the Infantry are are less valuable overall.
Yeah, and I can heal them effectively enough.
Well, you can heal the Alchemist too, and technically it's the same cost, but still. The Alchemists are more powerful. Wait, what? Do it.
Yeah, because the pikemen can't reach me in here.
Wow. Why are you zapping the water when you're standing in it? Physics, what are you?
Gonna have to figure out how to deal with that archer, though.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, that's manageable enough. Remember, you have much faster mobility than the archer does, so honestly, you stick that Alchemist in the nearby forest, and it'll come to you. Yeah, you just plop it down there, and it'll probably just be able to knock out the archer immediately. At this point, you just need to have Emmerich get a move on. Oh, perfect. And now we get to watch you move units around as quickly as possible. I'm trying to remember how many phases there are exactly, though. Yep, that'll work. Let's see. And then chat's being silly with languages. Are you speaking un-American? Emmerich, where are you? There's more I must say. They really want to make sure... Well, I guess they gotta put that in, given how long we're taking, just to be sure that we know what the objective is. A bit handholdy, perhaps, but then again, you can't necessarily guarantee that people have played this kind of game before. What's up?
Just wanted to see if there was anything.
Yeah, I think the next... I'm trying to remember if there's one more after this or two more after this. My mind's blanking on that detail.
Or Rick would heal faster than that.
It's only 10% per round. Maybe. Speaking with Merciful again will draw yet more undead towards us. I should gather the troops and keep everyone close. Well, I don't think he can reach this round anyway, so that should be no problem. Alright, you can just plop that in a forest or something. Yep, that'll work. Alrighty.
Ooh, Groove is up again.
And you may be able to put it... Oh, it looks like it's only 5% per round. Interesting. I wonder if you can still interact with it while doing the groove. Let's try it, actually.
Or should I flopper?
Yeah, that'll work, just to barricade that a little bit.
Cherry
You may need
stones
to retreat
defend
there,
us.
perhaps, but still. Oh, perfect. You made it. Listen. What's happening now was begun aeons ago, before Felheim, before Cherrystone. A great war between nations long forgotten.
Merciful.
Merciful,
You must listen!
More undead. Gotta have their gameplay conceit somehow.
Uh-oh. I see some flyers.
And that's why the alchemists have taken 0 damage so far, relatively speaking. Alright. Let's see. Yep, that'll do. For that one, anyway. Alright, so... the pikemen should only be able to reach... Yeah,
Can't even
not
reach
even.
anyone.
Alright, then you can have the alchemists wreak havoc.
Yeah, that vampire is probably gonna be the first to really get to us.
Oh shoot, alchemist there. Well, enemy alchemist, I should say. Yeah, that vampire's gonna prove problematic. Let's see, you can have... How do you want to play this? Ooh. That will get it shot at by the archer, though. Oh wait, it won't. My bad.
Unless it moves up.
Oh right, yeah, because that's its range shoot. But luckily, you have the cherry stone, so that works out just fine. So you can have that alchemist gun for the enemy mage. Good thing you've got the cherry stone. Yeah, lead with that. And then you have that. Actually, can Merciful reach? Hang on. Can Merciful reach? Well, not Merciful. Can the commander reach the enemy alchemist?
Which one?
Can your commander? Oh yes, lead with that. Because if he can only hit that, may as well gun for that.
This should do the trick.
There we go. That simplifies life later. Yeah, that'll work. Keeps it neatly out of that range, too. You may want to keep an alchemist close to Emerald. Why am I saying merciful? Either way. And then, yep, clean that up. And that leaves an alchemist waiting in the wing to deal with the rest. Well, at least to deal with that vampire once it gets closer. Alright. Your best bet may be to try and bait that vampire out using Emmerich. Just to keep things simple. What's the range on the vampire? Actually, it'll go for the cherry stone if you don't get into its range. So... yeah, I'd say just have your troops fall back and regroup. Yeah, just have them regroup in the cherry stone. Actually, wait, it's gonna be able to hit it. Ah, crap. That's okay. You do have the increased defense, but that will hurt. At least next turn, you'll be able to run rampage against the archers and pretty much everything else. Oh, wait a minute. If that destroys it, that's gonna hurt. Crap. Alright, you're gonna take a decent amount for this then. Ow.
Yeah, I should probably consider using the healing ability soon.
Not yet, though. Alright. Emmerich's probably your best bet to run ahead and deal with the archer. Unless the alchemist is somehow capable of taking it out by going into the mountains. Yes, it can.
And then I'll take care of that. Emmerich help take out that guys.
Actually, you probably want Emmerich to run ahead so that infantry doesn't cause you problems, because infantry versus infantry, you'll come out on top of exchange. That way you can have him press ahead
I have a
as
spell
well.
for this.
Bam. It'll hurt, but you can take it out.
And I can heal it. Okay, some.
There we go.
Wait, it's
Not
still
quite enough.
alive!
Well, that's only a pittance now. It can't really do much. Alright. You go after what you think you can hurt. To be fair, a percent is still a percent. Alright, Spearman comes up.
Lightning blast!
There we go. Then you can attempt to group everybody up later to... Actually, you don't have to worry about Emmerich healing, to be fair, so you can just have him... Yeah, that'll work. You can just have him blast it. Then if you want to have an alchemist step up and get some heals in. Oh, good. You got the cherry stone back as well. Ah, you want to maximize the healing, huh?
Yeah.
I'd have Emmerich just run up and hit it. You don't have to care about subtlety with this one.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, I can heal after. Or all these guys are gone.
Yeah, as you're making your way to the next objective. And then maybe put an alchemist in that forest, just in case the enemy alchemist tries something. And that'll do. Although, if the enemy can... Huh. Well, they're gonna die for it, but that's okay. Bam. Alright, then he steps up.
Lightning blast!
Not as much as one might have hoped. How much damage can they do? Actually, he can run around... Actually, wait, that kills him? Oh yeah, that works perfectly. Do it.
And I'll try and set up the healing thing so that way everyone can heal together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, moving up here you can. Maybe a little delayed with how things are, but that's okay. At least you don't need the cherry stone anytime soon.
You must listen!
What I have to say is of the utmost importance. Mercia must know what lies ahead. Anything else, Sherlock? Ah, I see. And then hit the heal button.
Oh!
Yes. There you go. Now you just need to have everybody group up and
Yeah, that
carry
one.
on. Yeah, you can keep it at 5 right now. Honestly, the key fact is whether or not Emmerich survives, which you've got that in the bag now at this point. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that they throw at you in this round that would seriously hamstring them. Although I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
In that case, where should I put a cherry stone?
Well, you can do the same thing that you did before, just plopping it down, probably to the right. That should do. Well, the right should do. Because you'll need to press forward a little bit, so that gives you a bit of leeway
This should protect us.
for anything coming over that bridge. You were speaking of a war? It was called the Great Dissonance. It was a monstrous, bloody struggle. So many died that there wasn't land enough to bury them. After a decade of conflict, a nation called Cacophony, acting in despair and desperation, sought to end the bloodshed once and for all. They brought something into the world. Something they couldn't control. Something evil. Not the Bell Gauntlet?
No.
No, a weapon of far greater power. Its name was Requiem. One last bout. Honestly, with where things are placed, you may be better off just scrambling to the end.
And having these guys be the sacrificial lambs?
Well, actually, is that wise? I don't know. Well, either way, have them all group up with the Cherry Stone as per usual. But I'm debating what the right course of action is. Because you can outrun I think you can outrun everything except the Vampire and the Alchemist.
Not to mention the guys up front.
Yeah, you can't outrun that, naturally. I'm just trying to figure out what would work best. Because what I'm thinking is, if you have the Alchemist go after that Spearman,
They'll put me in range to the Vampire, but
yeah, but it's like a battlecopter going after an anti-air gun. It'll do 20% and then it'll get 70% in return. So that eliminates problems from that direction, and you can throw that in as just a distraction play as well.
they'll probably get mulched.
That's okay. And then you can have Emmerich just step forward entirely and be ready for the shenanigans ahead. You may want to have an Alchemist go with him just to be safe. Actually, wait a minute. The Vampire might go after it, but I guess we'll see. Either way, if it goes out, what it'll probably go after is the... Wait. But then you die. See?
That one's probably dead.
Yep, sacrificial lamb. Just a distraction play. If this is the last thing you have to worry about this. The natural magic resistance that the other has, that's going to be fun to deal with.
I think I'll just have
Spell for
those
this.
two act as a way to block anything from behind. And just keep
Yeah.
running forward.
Yep. Yeah, you can even waste the heals if you so desire. Just to comment.
Should have thought of that.
That infantry will probably end up dead before too long. You may as well have it done for something. Yeah, that'll work. Although the enemy mage may have been more ideal, but either way, that will suffice. Oh, right, because that technically acts as a barrier. Yeah, that should be sufficient distraction for Emmerich to run up and away. And you can even have your Alchemist fire back in better circumstances. Yep, that'll work. That'll slow that one down even if it can catch up.
I'll probably have the swordsman continue fighting this guy.
May as well. And then Emmerich runs up. Can the Alchemist get in the forest and hurt that? Can't hurt the archer. It can hurt the pikeman though, so that's fine.
Yeah, which is a
And
bigger
it'll
target.
keep the archer from hitting you too.
And Emmerich gets back up to full,
Yeah, you basically have nothing to fear at this point.
besides what's trying to rush up behind.
Yeah, but Emmerich can easily outrun it now. Even with that in play. Because what's going to happen is that Dreadspear is going to run up and die. Then Emmerich runs up, kills the archer, and completes the objective next round.
fact, I
He's
could
probably
probably...
only gonna get B or C anyway, given the
This
circumstances.
should do the trick.
Because I think they expected to be far more efficient than we were. Still. There's no way they're catching you now. Don't stop me now.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, and even if they did all try and attack, I could easily destroy them all if I so desired.
Yep. It might be a little tricky
This
against the
should
Dread
protect
Spears,
us.
but you'd be
Yeah, especially if they work together. But yeah.
We're at the end. The weapon?
Yes.
Yes. Requiem's creators sought to wield it, just like any other weapon. Requiem, however, had its own ideas.
Is it like the Furies from the Battlezone series?
I'm not gonna answer that. You'll see. Its creators realized their folly too late. They sought to destroy it, but its power had become much greater than their own. However, with a back-breaking effort, they did finally manage to banish it. But a high price was exacted. A sacrifice, made to seal away the darkness. Even so, Requiem was not weakened, merely contained. Anchored to the soul of the Princess of Cacophony. It still sleeps, shackled, inside the dragon's cradle. And now Felheim seeks this Requiem?
Emmerich.
Emmerich? I can't hear you.
Merciful!
Tell Mercia.
That statue had to do
Yeah.
something with it.
Possibly. Whatever the case may be, there we are. Requiem. Most troubling. I need to return to camp and inform Mercia of this. I miss him so much.
My queen.
He loves you, Mercia. This Requiem, what are we going to do about it?
Dad.
Dad, he wouldn't have brought it up unless it was important. But right now, we have to focus on getting to Heavenstone.
I agree.
I quite agree, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Then let's gather, everybody. We'll leave first thing tomorrow. Wait, really?
Wow.
I wonder what S rank would have been.
Probably fewer turns.
Well, yes, but I wonder how many fewer. Probably only 20 or something like that. Still, there we are.
We can now do Emmerich Arcade. Unlocked.
Alrighty, I'm trying to remember what the next mission is. Can I see the description? I think we can beat this one. I think I know what's next.
They've taken
Yeah, we got
everything
time for this
philosophy
one.
has thrown at them, except this final foe. We can look at the codex afterward.
Vampire! Mercia, stay back! What, you're not gonna give commentary?
I'm thinking, drill me about this?
So much drama just for me. I'm flattered.
Who are you?
I am Sigrid, High Vampire of the West.
Queen Mercia?
And you, Queen Mercia, are about to meet your maker. Back off, you old bat.
No.
Nuru, I've heard of her. She's dangerous.
My queen!
The Queen is right. We must leave. Now!
How foolish.
Have you not yet tired of running? Must I pursue you to the ends of the earth? Why limit yourself? Why not drop off the face of the planet? Nuru,
This is my fight!
it's okay, Mercia. I've got this. You and Emmerich get to safety while I hold this bloodsucker off. Thank you, Nuru.
That explains why.
Yep.
Okay,
so
so
here's the objective. Mercia and her merry band. Oh, here. Mercia, make for the East Road.
so I'm gonna have to move them that way.
Yep. I'll keep the way clear. Okay, I'm coming. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure we can knock this out, but if not, I don't know if we can save mid-battle, that's the problem.
Okay, so I can't control
you can
her.
use Nuru to already claim something. Yep. So, Nuru gets to stand guard, and you get to have flyers.
I should probably work on getting some more of those.
Yep. You get to throw Nuru down that way.
And it looks
And-
like they don't have any air defense.
Yet. They will throw vampires your way. After all, you are dealing with Sigrid. And better yet, you get a bunch of them. So,
Air to air.
swoopers are the fighter jets of this game.
Okay, I figured that much.
Yo, is that a Digimon? What are you talking about? What are you talking about specifically with that? Ah, well, never mind me. Either way, so you've got healing from the Alchemist, you've got Mercia's Groove, and by the way, you have access to both Nuru and Mercia's Grooves. They are not mutually exclusive. That's part of the reason why there aren't any widespread effects from having specific commanders. This way, for the campaign, they can have multiple commanders in play. It's gonna be fun, because there's a mission where you get to throw most of your commanders at something. It's one of my favorite
I almost
maps
forgot
in this
about
game.
that. I'm gonna have to take out that trebuchet. Actually, wait.
Yep.
Unless they moved into the forests, I don't have to worry about that.
The trebuchets can't move into forests. You do have to worry about the archer, though. That can shoot at your creatures on the wing.
The archer?
I think
Oh yeah,
I'll
the
take
alchemist.
this.
Yes. You may want to set up an anti-air-to-air unit, but you can't do that
Super?
quite yet anyway. Maybe good to have them, just in case, because I do know they throw vampires at you. And you don't want to be reliant on Mercia's alchemist. I don't know if they throw the Felheim equivalent of swoopers at you for a bit, though. Alrighty, so that's their range. You typically don't have to worry about... Oh, actually, that's perfect. They'll die to
The spearmen.
the spearmen, but that's okay.
Yeah, because
They'll get their money's worth out of them. Fight them, good boys!
if only...
The green things that fly? Oh, that's what you think is a Digimon? You tell me, I don't know the franchise. Either way, then you can start moving everybody else into position. If we're lucky, the archer will go after Mercy instead of shooting at something more valuable. Now, don't move the alchemist that far up. You don't want the spearman going after him. Alright, that's the only thing left. Go ahead and end the turn.
If I can get the barracks, I can start summoning some ground units to help.
Yep, and then you can eventually link up entirely. Actually, that could be a fast way to end this, is you set up a wagon.
Whoa!
Oh wow, that did a lot more damage than I expected. Wait, what? They're being smart?
At least I can heal them.
You can, but they're actually being smart?
Hurry up, Nuru. Okay,
Alrighty, so you go ahead and make one swooper just in case they throw vampires at you. I see you've recruited a swooper. Time to do some magic! The swooper is an extremely fast air-to-air unit,
Yeah.
and its hex ability reduces all surrounding enemies' health by 10. I'd forgotten about that. Don't worry, old man. I've done my homework. Have you, though? So, bear in mind the enemy archer's range, because it's the effective... I guess the closest analogy that I can come up with right now is it's like a medium tank shooting at a transport copter. It's that kind of damage. Yeah, let Mercia lead the charge against the spearmen. I sent an image of the Digimon into Discord. Alright, let's take a look-see. Okay, I see the resemblance, that's fair.
I won't hold back!
Oh, sorry, I'm taking control of it. Here, let me do this. Alright.
okay, doggies. Little doggies. Finish them off! Free
Wait a minute.
bones!
The spearmen are gonna make short work of them now. There go the rest of the puppers. You don't want to do that. That's gonna be costly.
They may go for...
Yeah, they'll go for the puppers, most likely.
How foolish.
Fleeing is pointless. You're simply delaying the inevitable. Crap, Sigrid's actually being smart. Well, at least you can heal that a little bit. You'll have Mercia's group before too long. Yeah, after you've mopped up those units by the bridge, you're definitely going to want to engage in shenanigans. Oh, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, the hex costs a bit of money, I forgot. I forgot that the hex costs money. That makes sense though.
Let's get that so that way I can start getting some ground units to help free up this area.
Yep.
And should I get another swooper or more leaf wings?
I'd say a leaf wing. Because at this point, you've got those two down there. Yeah, I'd say let them just take out that pikeman and then suffer the effect of the archer. Because at the very least, you'll be able to knock down the pikeman this round.
And maybe even help. Yeah. Bang! Now, once I get force going, I can move in to take this area to secure it.
Yeah, although you may want, once that you're done dealing with that trebuchet and that archer, you may want your winged units to move up to assist Mercia, because you've got to worry about that trebuchet up there as well.
Yeah, not to mention the reinforcements that came up there.
Yeah. Block the pikemen. Alright. I believe that'll only do about 20 to 30%. Ah, 40. Crap, my bad.
It's okay. I can still attack back.
Luckily, they're not going to get hold of any barracks, so you'll only have to worry about them spawning in reinforcements.
Yeah, but at least... Yeah, I should probably have the swooper come in to help deal with...
Yeah, the vampire especially. That's going to be fun. I'm trying to remember what the crit condition for the swoopers is.
I don't need every single one of these to go after the archers.
Yeah, that'll be a good starting point, just having those two knock them down.
Can swoopers attack... Can arrow troopers attack other arrow troopers or no?
I believe the swoopers can attack each other.
Okay.
I can't remember if they can attack well, I don't know if they can attack the air-to-air unit. Well, I can't remember what they can and cannot attack. I can't remember if they can attack the broom users or dragons.
Oh!
You don't need to let trebuchet this time. I'd just start with a couple slashers and shaman to start with, since you'll want to worry more about air units. After all, air units will be the most helpful for Mercia in the moment.
Yeah, plus I believe if Nuru can help with capturing a lot of these.
Yeah, Nuru will be an excellent help down there. Yeah, another leaf wing, why not? Actually, can you check the crit condition on the vampires or the critical hit when above a mountain? Okay.
So I want to stay away from them.
Yeah, stay away from the mountains if you can. Yep, makes sense to me. Alright, so Mercia runs ahead. Let's see, that should be out of range of the Alchemist. Well, actually, yeah, because Mercia's going to get hit by that, but that's okay. She can take it. She's a big girl.
Yeah. And she has that AoE heal.
Yep, and it'll come up faster if you take the hit. What's chat up to? I forgot how fun Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is to play on my phone. Yep, I'm very familiar with it. I've played it on and off a couple times. I've been more on it lately. Finally built up a decent team, even if I've been fully free to play. It's a nice little distraction every now and then. Oh right, I forgot, there's cavalry behind you. Is it worth sacrifice? You can't sacrifice an alchemist in that yet. Okay, so... Yeah, I think you use the cavalry to knock that one out, so you can have Mercia keep running ahead. we go. Yeah, that'll be a good spot.
I could probably use these things to potentially body block if possible.
Yes, you can. That does work. You can actually, yeah, that'd be a good use of, well, your air-to-air unit. Although, actually, no, you want to go deal with the vampire. Yep, that'll be a good spot for it to plop down. I wonder if the enemy will throw ballistae at you. You may want to shaman down there just in case you need to deal with, service to air stone. They're also good for getting around archers, so that also helps. After that dies. And then Nuru should be able to do quite well with the enemies down there.
Yeah.
Unless,
can these guys help with capturing these?
They cannot capture, but they can damage.
Okay, I'll send my healthy one to get and making its way to help there.
Hopefully that's out of range. That might not be out of range, but whatever.
Yeah, I'll send this one to help down there.
Okay. And you've got... Alright, and then Mercia can run up and start hitting that guy.
I hope it's out of range of that.
I won't hold back!
It's only 5, so I think it is out of range. If you do that, have an alchemist step up.
That's the plan.
Oh, actually, you could hit the heal button. That's not the worst idea, actually. You'll have the groove next round, but it only heals 5 per round. Okay, I think the only thing left is... Actually, here, I can cycle through them real quick.
It's only what I can...
Yep, it's only the fort. It's only the recruitment centers. Alright, I'm pretty sure the enemy vampire is going to go for your creature on the wing. As expected.
But at least I have my groove.
Why are they going for your reinforced? Why are they going for your helpers, though? Really? They must be trying to keep their distance from... Well, I think you know where to send your force. Oh, they're trying to stay out of range of that. Because that is a very effective unit. You basically don't have to give it... Yeah. It's not quite the same as Fighter vs. Battlecopter, but... Yeah, they don't have to care. Wait, no. There's an alchemist. Enemy alchemist, stay far away. You know how that works. Maybe have the weaker one go and assist in that direction. Well, keep it out of range of the archer and alchemist, but otherwise. And then...
Just to help with some of the stuff down there.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alright. And then that one I believe will be in range of the ballista. Actually, make sure one of them will be in range of the trebuchet at least. Is the other one in range? No. Okay. Luckily, attacking either one of them should put you in range. So start beating them up. That sounded like a tauntaun for a second. Okay, so there's
attacking
the enemy range.
Yeah, attacking that Skelly would be a death.
Yeah, that would be suicide. Luckily, you'll have an opportunity later. You can stick Mercia out at basically just outside of the enemy's range and be just fine. I don't think it's...
I'll save you all.
Okay, fine.
Healing aura!
You can put him in the forest. Because that's only 3 health, so that'll be fine. So... where should you go? Yeah, may as well. And then the one with 6 health. Keep it out of range of the archer and alchemist, but otherwise you can keep it waiting in the wing. Because that
waiting in
gonna...
the wing.
Exactly. Where do you think that phrase came from? I think.
Oh, only thing I can really do is summon anything, but I don't have the gold for it.
Yep. Alrighty, back to it. Alright, let's see how much damage they deal. Oh wow, more than I thought.
Well, at least now I can use them.
Well, you made it worth it with taking out their cavalry. Actually, if you can get a wagon over to Mercia, you can cheat this battle a little bit. That might be worth... Well, I don't know if it'd be worth buying next on the list, but it would be worth buying.
Oh, they have a ballista.
Yeah, I see it. But, care to see how effective that is now?
Bang.
Yep. Good stuff. That's the good stuff. Rip and tear.
I might need to summon a few more swoopers to help with that.
Yeah. Actually, where would a good spot for swoopers be? Because you've got a couple up to help flank with Mercia. Actually, do you need more swoopers? You might want... what would be good here? Let's see, yeah, you definitely take that out.
And Nuru the archer.
Yep. You know what? If you can just straight up take out that archer, I'm pretty sure all that's there right now are just flyers and
I can't
pikemen.
wait!
Well, you've got... what's left? I'm trying to think of what all's down there. You've only got a pikeman and an alchemist to worry about down there, so you might want to just build a wagon and start so you can cheese the fight a little bit. Because what better way to end it swiftly is if you can just bring Mercia over there much more quickly.
I can do that if you quit trying to take the mouse.
Oh shoot, is my mouse acting up? Sorry, it's been acting weird lately. Here, I'll tab in such a way that it's not the primary window. Alright, it's only crit on max range.
I really can't advance until I clear that out.
Yes you can. It'll hurt, but it won't hurt that bad.
I can crit against that and then claim that.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. You may as well have it join up with the rest. Honestly, at this point, you probably want to advance anyway, because that's only half damage. If it goes for any one of your units, it'll do a substantial amount of damage, but as long as you're not at its max range, you'll be okay. Oh, hey, Gamer Brony. What are you up to? Wargroove is a good game to play on the Switch along with Fire Emblem. Yeah, and now you know why I'm not able to play with you right now. Let's see. Let's see, is it worth buying another Leaf Wing? Maybe? I'm trying to remember where the next batch of reinforcements come from. Because that is the one risk you run with as far as wagons. You do need to clear enough where you can press ahead. Alright, to go after the cavalry. It hurts, but not that bad. And of course, they withdraw to the ballista range. Oh man, they just put a bunch of stuff down to keep the flyers from being useful. Luckily, you can still at least eliminate the trebuchet before things get serious again. Alright, hang on a minute. Go down? Alright, so, if you move forward... Wait, they're not in ballista range yet? What are you doing, Gabe? Okay, yeah. You'll want at least some minor defenses along there, given that they've just put a lot of anti-air defenses up at the top Oh, wait, the good boys can munch the archers. That would be helpful.
Won't kill
Not
them.
that much, though.
I should probably just keep them moving.
Yeah, honestly, you can keep those out pretty well outranged at this point. Oh, those cavalry are gonna die next round. And those... Yeah, that unit's forfeit now. Well, I would suppose it was either the replaceable unit or the irreplaceable one as of right now. So, either way, that'll be fine. Ooh. That's useful. Could make a nice distraction if nothing else. Okay, so you've got the cavalry unit which can bust that open. You've got the friendly mage that can capture it, and then you've got Nuru who can run up and say, "Hello, I'm a distraction." Oh wait, you can capture that too. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'm
Make
gonna
life
capture
easy
them
for
both.
yourself. Wait a minute, that's a trebuchet. Oh boy. I think you need to put a flyer down to the south.
I think I'll take this.
Because you probably can outrange it as long as you can keep the roads open. And that's gonna be tough.
Okay.
Alrighty. Actually, have that one go... Never mind. You're gonna need a lot of help to the south at this rate, but we'll see how it goes. For now then, we'll see how it plays out.
If I can just clear this path, we'll be in the clear.
Yeah, just have to worry about a pincer on the enemies coming in from the south. As expected.
Can't wait.
Oh man, my chat's being silly. Surprised that OBS hasn't crashed yet? Honestly, I'm surprised too. What's going on? That is a long-running inside joke, Gamer Brony. That's the short version. As we all know, unlike Sonic, Knuckles does not chuckle. That is known fact. I do not know why it is so hard to accept this. Oh, that's perfect range for them.
Uh-oh, they have their own.
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome! I'm ready to use my groove! What is your groove, Nuru? It's a teleportation beam that lets me bring in a friendly unit right next to me. Whoa, just like that? Well, I still have to pay for it. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Nuru should be able to hurt... Actually, the cavalry should be able to make short work of the trebuchet.
Yeah, because it's in crit. Just clearing a path.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go ahead and do what damage you can.
And can the unit move immediately, or does it have to wait its
Yes.
turn?
It does cost double if my memory serves.
Yep, double.
I don't know if you necessarily need that yet. I think what you do is you just recapture that.
I think I'll take this.
Yeah, because it's a distraction for that spearman.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll have something else run up and cause trouble as well. You may need another... Yeah, actually, yes, Whooper will be good here.
Yeah, especially.
Help keep the skies clear. Although, problem is that, well, you can keep that out of ballista range, so may as well. Chill. Yep, go ahead and knock that out, and then your swoopers can keep those cavalry at bay. Yeah, best to have the cavalry strike first. see, let's chat too. Oh yeah, because I was waiting for you and got off from work and texted a few hours before the stream started. Yeah, might have been able to time it out. I did have to work on some video stuff, but I think what was going on? Well, there's been a lot going on that I haven't talked about, let's just put it that way. You don't need them, never mind. Let's see, so that one can be used to knock out that, and then that one can knock out the archers.
Well, you mean the... I was thinking of the alchemist. But
No,
then...
the alchemist versus alchemist will be fine, that'll be enough.
Okay.
The archers need to die, though. But actually, I think when I saw you, well, when I finished work, I thought I saw you offline, though, gamer. Oh, gamer brony. Maybe I missed off.
And Delta Ray Studios 3 is also in the chat.
Oh, he joined your chat?
Yeah.
Oh, good to see you then. Okay.
Can't really...
Really?
That's a mistake,
Well, I guess it's not like you can
bruh.
build up Groove any faster.
Yeah, that was sacrificial lamb.
Well, it did its job. Shouldn't do too much. Wow. Too much indeed. Always something, huh? Yep, just keep Mercia moving. And then you'll need all the flyers to regroup down below, perhaps. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the ballista's range extends beyond what you could reach with them, so... yeah, just have them move along. Move along. I'm always online, I'm just on mobile. And I didn't see you on Discord the last time, but, well, to be fair, if you're on mobile, you'll see the notification. That's my bad then.
Nice to have my own flyers.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love flyers. Okay, so, got that over there. Let's see, at this point, what would be the best use of our forces?
These can take out that.
Yeah, that's a good use for it, actually. And then, let's see.
Have new room.
Those Dread Spears aren't that much of a threat at this point. I'm wondering if...
Yeah,
yeah, go
but
ahead and
still.
knock those out.
Here I come!
Yeah, keep it simple. Although bear in mind that Mercia's path is about to cross the path of some flyers, and they've got their own
I know.
person on a horse. Well, their own person on a broomstick.
Should probably get some more units coming down the lane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least you can use Nuru as an emergency recruitment center. Alright. Looks to be everything. Let's see what awaits.
Yeah, the two swoopers should help keep some of those flyers at bay.
Yep. Really? Well, I guess they can't attack anything else. Why is my mouse acting up? This is what I get for all tapping into Discord. Why is chat being? Yes, very impressive gift, Gamer Brony. How interesting. Either way, let's see. Oh, good use of that.
Yeah, just working to keep the bigger threats to air units down.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of threat to air units, die.
Take this!
And then that can start wreaking havoc there. Now, would it make more sense to attempt to capture, or...
Archers are there.
Yeah, just capture them.
Yeah, it'll be...
Although,
I'll take this.
given the circumstances, you may be able to have the wagon start running in. It is damaged, though. Let's see, but if it only did 40% from... Actually, archers plus vampires? Yeah, that probably would be too much. Still, you can have that as a veiled... Oh, that would work, actually. Have that as a veiled threat to cover its approach. Because it only needs to last long enough, after all. Alrighty, should be relatively straightforward from here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, be mindful of that one. Luckily, the hex is only 10% if Sigrid is willing to burn money on it. But since she can't burn money on much else, well, you
Yeah,
have to
since
keep
she
one of
only
the
has
things you
one
need to
more-
bring down.
Yeah, she only has one thing left that she can capture. Well, she only has one structure left. And I'm gonna claim it. And from her.
Alright, that's annoying. Alright, the hex is going to come into play, which sucks, but we can manage. That shouldn't be enough to stop it.
Uh-oh!
Yeah, you know what that means. A fellback? Quick, Mercia, we have to get out of here as fast as possible. I'm coming. Yes, outrun the fellbats. What an ingenious plan.
Okay, so what can
Yeah, you
attack
need to
these?
get that. Yeah, you need that wagon moving now. That is the bomber of this world. You do not want to mess with that.
Well, hang on.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, yeah, Nuru knocks that. Actually, yeah, Nuru can knock that out, and that opens up the road,
This is my
which will be better
fight.
for the wagon.
Hang on. Can the Fellbat attack air units?
It cannot.
In that
Not
case...
that I remember.
Well,
Pretty much. May as well set that one up to mess with things, well, to be at the ready as well. And don't worry too much about that. Especially when you can do that. Wow. Yeah, but either way, it's time to get that wagon moving. Phew, about halfway there now. Keep it up, Mercia. We can do this. And to make sure it has ample opportunity, you can send your flyers in to take out the archers.
especially since I can and crit on them.
Yep. You know what we all need right now? More folklore? Oh boy. If only Dwan were around. Unless Dwan said my brother's chat for some reason. Also, you want to recruit some stuff just for fun? A green guard might be useful.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Plus an extra flyer or two. The swoop, you should be good as far as swoopers are concerned at least, so leaf wings are probably your best bet. Well, I thought you would be. Well, never mind.
I mean,
I feel like you're good when it comes to those, but never mind me.
yeah, I'm good with the leaf. Yeah, I have a large amount of leaf wings.
I'm surprised you don't have it just knock it out the rest of the way. You could have had that leaf wing knock out that enemy the rest of the way, but
Oh, they
whatever.
can fight back?
Yes!
Oh, right. I forgot. Oops.
This isn't Advanced Wars. Things work a little differently here.
Well, if it tries to attack anything, it'll be mulch. there goes that unit.
And that's how it does the most damage possible. I forgot how widespread Hex was, honestly.
There she is.
How long must I pursue you, coward queen? I don't think they like you. Okay, check the range of the fell bat before you go much further. Okay, stay out of that range or you're in trouble. So, actually, what do you do, I think? May I?
Sure.
So, let me tab back in. Alright, so. What's Mercia's range? Alright, so what if you have Mercia go over... Well, what if you have the cart go over here, and then Mercia run up to it? That'd probably make the most sense at this point. It keeps it effectively out of range, although you do have to worry potentially about covering it. But I'm pretty sure that's out of range of everything. Yep. Actually, I want to bring in a cavalry unit immediately.
Sure.
Why not? It'll be fun.
Calling reinforcements!
And now you have something that might even be able to crit one of the archers. Die. Oh, not quite. Maybe Green Guard wasn't the right course of action then.
It's okay.
Oh, well, you can at least do heavy damage to that. Okay, you can have that one. Have some fun. Although you probably could have let everybody else knock it out, because I'm pretty sure they can fire back, but never mind me. Either way.
Yeah, these guys, most of these guys are essentially going to be body blocking.
Yeah, if that isn't sufficient protection, I'd be surprised. Although you may want some help further down just to be sure you're safe, but at the same time, Nuru alone should be enough of a bulwark. You just have to be mindful of, well, air units. After all, that Fellbat can't one-shot a commander, but it can do a lot of damage, if memory serves.
I wonder if this is it for her, the vampire's reinforcements.
No idea. I'm not sure we want to find out. Alright, looks like you'll have to send a unit into ballista range, but it's worth it to get rid of the Fellbat.
If I can block the Fellbat entirely...
Unlikely with what you have right now. Just kill it. Well, actually, let's... Alright, now push little cart. Push little cart. Alright, you may want to have... Alright. Haha, take that, Fellbat.
What?
What? Ow. Don't think this makes a difference. You're still going to die. Alright, you may want to have Mercia get out since you're going to be in the midst of them. Just in case things get ugly. Oh shoot, they've got a trebuchet. Kill that. Kill it with fire. Murder it with murder.
Oh, and they have another one of
The
those.
bomb? There was a skull on it.
What were you looking at?
Look, the projectile on the trebuchet, there's a skull on it.
I noticed before, just didn't...
How did I never notice that? And then Nuru can have some fun just murdering. Well, you get a crit with that. You get a crit with that on the pikemen, so may as well go for that.
Yeah, but Nuru can... But,
You've got Alchemist, you'll be fine.
yeah. And I can capture that other thing afterwards.
Alrighty. Just bear in mind if you lose either Mercia or Nuru, it's over, but that shouldn't be a problem now. At this point, you can probably just have Mercia get back in the wagon and then literally worry about literally nothing else. I wonder how long it'll take the enemy to break through all those. Depending on how much you care.
Quit moving the mouse on me.
Sorry, my mouse does... Okay, let me explain what's going on. Ever since I got my new mouse, there's been some weirdness with how the wires are set up, to where, for some reason, whenever I'm trying to use it, it'll sometimes move a little bit on its own accord. I can usually just reset it by picking it up, but since I'm not actively using it right now, as opposed to you actively using yours, it's getting confused. So if I keep the game all tabbed, it should be fine. As expected.
Yeah, I should probably have Nuru heal.
Yep.
But at least I can claim M. Singrid's last thing.
Yep. That was a known quantity. Oh, wow. I forgot how powerful those were. Luckily, at this point, you don't have to care.
Uh-oh, another fell back.
Well, put Mercia back in the wagon and get moving, I suppose. I'm gonna drop her off just for safety. Almost there. You can make it! We've got this! Actually, yeah, if you pull Nura back and heal her and just wait, you'll probably just be done. You don't have to worry about anything else at this point. Unless you want to be thorough just for fun, but we are nearing the end of our time. Oh, hey, nice. And at this point, we are reaching near the end of our time, so it might be best to just let the turn pass and end it. I'll leave it up to you, though. Alright, guess we're going on. Anything I need to worry about in chat? I think it'll look good. Alrighty. Yeah. They're nasty, aren't they? Still, round's almost over. Match is almost over. May as well. I don't need it though. And then that should be all.
And I could potentially end this in the next turn, now that I think about it.
That's the plan.
Yeah, just need to put Mercia back in the thing.
Uh-huh. I don't think they like you. I'm not sure that cavalry unit understands what he's doing. Alright, let's end it. You can probably end it at this point, brother.
Yeah, since Dad would.
Oh, you're getting prodded? I told you we were nearing the end of our time.
But at least we're about to finish this. Bang!
You made it, Mercia! Haha, yes. I'm so tired. This means nothing. You've simply earned them a brief reprieve. Their deaths are inevitable. Wow, you're a real sore loser, aren't you, lady?
This is tiresome.
I am adrift in a sea of morons. If that's what immortality looks like, you can keep it. Nice.
Third S rank. By the way, I've noticed that at times fish seem to come near the surface of the water.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little detail.
Mystic Messenger.
This terrain is no joke. You're right, but... Emmerich, these dunes. We must be in Heavensong.
Yes.
You're right, my queen. We've reached the border.
We did it.
It almost looked like Kaiser was sniffing that skull for a moment.
Maybe. There will surely be a Heavensong battalion stationed nearby. Border scouts positioned to stop marauders from the Lost League stealing into Heavensong. That's great. We've got so many enemies. It would be really nice to meet someone who's actually pleased to see us.
I hope that isn't a jinx.
You'll see.
Okay, so I've unlocked the puzzle game mode.
Oh, excellent.
And
now if ever we have a little bit of spare time that we can't necessarily throw at, like what we had with the Caesar quest last week, well, 2 weeks ago, but still. Now if we ever run into a case where we spend an hour and a half with a battle and have that little bit of spare time, we can go to the puzzle mode.
Okay, we'll have to look at the additional codex for Singrid later.
Yep. Alrighty, so that'll be all for tonight. I'm glad that OBS held up for the second half of that at least, well, for most of that stream then. I'm curious as to why it was breaking then. I think what I'll try next is completely uninstalling and reinstalling my graphics drivers and see if that's a problem. I don't know. It's gonna take a while to diagnose, I suspect, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully it's not a portent of something worse. Either way, I'll figure that out before too long. At least the brothers' perspective should be fine. So with that in mind, thank you all for watching, and next week is the multiplayer variety night. So feel free to stop by. We will be playing stuff that you should be able to join along in if you've got the game. Though bear in mind that because my brother doesn't have a capture card currently, we'll be doing PC-related stuff. Our current plan, well, no, I'm not going to say the exact games yet. I'll make sure to announce beforehand what the exact games are if you wish to bump in and join us, if you can. And we'll make sure to be in the Discord server if you wish to join us on voice chat there. So hopefully it'll all work out. With that in mind, that's what you can look forward to after that. And then 2 weeks from now, it'll be back to Wargroove. So we'll see if the flag that Mercia that gave us is a sign of friends or enemies. Until then, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all later.
Bye.